Bally Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
On the move. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet. It's Gentry. Out wide right, it's Cole. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his target. Across the 25, he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Shows him the stiff arm. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard. And a solid play there. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Using his feet, plows through the defense. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Now they're going to throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Now on the move. Enough to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled. Carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Drops back. It's Gentry. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll send out the kicker here. And it's right down the boulevard. Now, let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer. Right there.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Hand it to the back. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The throw. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man. At the 45 on his way. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got him quickly. Touchdown, Wolfpack! A great catch and run for 6. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the score. Right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Touchdown, Minnesota! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that. Bringing it back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Turning it on. Finally brought down the one. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looks as if he's going to run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for running room. Could be an outing. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. They're going to ride this running back. He now has 84 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the move. Across the 35. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Working the ground game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quarterback changing the play. He breaks a tackle. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a of everything.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Still running up the 40. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Uh-oh, look out. Pass to 6. Finding some room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the... The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the route is on. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. Turns it upfield. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the punishment has been extended.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay.
There he goes! At the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. The lights are on, and they're shining brightly, literally and figuratively on this Saturday night. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the...
A run for the quarterback. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking in here.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Swamped immediately.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive.
Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, Wolfpack! The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Moves the pocket. It's Gentry. Got a man. It's Hodges. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first. Buying time to his right. He'll pull it down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a speed.
play of the period, first down here. They'll run it. Runs through a tackle. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. There's some room. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. They're are getting it done, and it just feels
the Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Gentry. It's complete to the right. Breaks it, headed to the end zone. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quick give. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Couldn't find much. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got an alley. He's past the sticks. Got a little grass. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolfpack! The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Down he goes.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Oh, he dropped it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just...
Caught, and he's got room. Finally stopped inside the 25-yard line, but this one might be coming back. There is a flag down. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. To throw, it's Gentry. Look out! He's got the back in the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Quarterback keeps it.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season, man. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Right side, it's Cole. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This is a designed run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Got it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. As we're working our way into the back half of the season, here's the Heisman Trophy race and some of the candidates, including a guy that we've seen today. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. This quarterback part of their running game. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to...
Oh, a lot of space. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You know, a lot of times you're trying to throw slants against man coverage. If you're going to do it against zone, it's got to be so precise. And that time just a little bit off. And that's why it falls incomplete.
It's dropped and all. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Left side is Cole.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what...
It's a running room. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to up and deliver.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe. Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Wolfpack and the Northwestern Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The quarterback run is part of their game plan.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
1st and 10 from their own 13. Right back to the well. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They were all over it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball.
Makes the grab in their space. Past the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and often those are easier throws for quarterbacks, and these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss, and this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Gentry. Out wide right, it's Cole. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Gets it into the end zone.
Number 19 in the end zone.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Drops back on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
3rd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. They want to run this quarterback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Gentry. Out wide left, it's Cole. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Wolfpack picked up that last 1st down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Got some room headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They want to finish the season strong. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun, and he's brought down after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. He now has 72 yards now as he closes in on that magical 2,000-yard mark. Move to his right. On the move, he fires. Right side, it's Cole. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snags it. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football. Building on their lead, this defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. At the 35, he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Across the 45. He's loose. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that is make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more to the board with it. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rolls right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Cole. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up.
Gets loose in the middle. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now over 2.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive.
95-96 Bridge. 95-96 Bridge. Go!
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Cole. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
On the slide. Gain of 36. And a first down.
The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Here comes the heat. On the run, fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Cole. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. They showed great trust in their back right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Still on his feet at the 45. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Wolfpack. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly.
From the gun. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. looking for a man. It's Gentry. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Escapes the pressure to his right. That's a fumble. Defense falls. Wants to throw on first. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Man, a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They're going back to the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead.
There he goes. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Run ends there. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is a guy that really stretches the field.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turn. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to establish the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moving the pocket, it's Gentry. Fires quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Cole. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. 1st down and 10. Hand it to the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. He's now up to 71 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Handoff from the gun. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They knock him down right there.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles.
And it's slipped out. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Sets his feet. It's Gentry. Still looking to his right. Out wide right, it's Cole. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Looking for running room. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the air. Back swinging for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now Oregon will call it second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Working the ground game. Past the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Right side, it's Cole. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long, and they look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
At the 20, he's got space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Quick shovel pass. Makes the tackle.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the ball. Handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Making the adjustment. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on. And he takes it in for the score.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. And they still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Out wide right, it's Cole.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Left side is Welsh. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Makes the catch. It's Hodges. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Cole. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Got to make the play on fourth. Makes the grab past the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wolfpack will get the first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out.
He got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him, my man.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a crease. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Still running at the 35. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Back to pass, it's Gentry. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun. Grabs it. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the pummeling has started. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. I don't think these two... Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly... And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Wolfpack. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I did check in with the Hawkeyes head coach before.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And this guy's been a weapon throughout the season, man. You've seen him. The ability to throw the football and make plays, but also, just like on this play, man, with his legs, he's going to make you honor them. So he's got that dual threat ability, putting a good season together, man. Inching closer to that 1,000-yard rush mark, that's a big feat for a QB.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
That's caught. It's Hodges. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's got the 1st down. Breaks into the open. The 20. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out. You're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of themselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick give. Just smothered on the play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Right side, it's Cole. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen. Got a little space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got the 1st down. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Drops back on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Hauls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. He wants to throw it. They're all over it. And they got him. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 10 team, the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's the Horned Frogs who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. The victory caps the season there for them at 11-1, one of the best regular seasons in program history. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create.
25. And the offense.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Scanning the field, it's Gentry. Buying time to his right. Another incompletion on third down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hold. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Cole. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They don't need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Hodges. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are. And you race it to the house.
And that's a really nice job by this offense, man. This is the part of the field, man. When the field shrinks, it's goal to go. I've got to be more physical, and when I got a QB that can do this, and I have an extra blocker, you better be ready for it for a defense. They weren't. He gets physical, pounds the ball into the end zone. Nice execution by the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Gentry. Left side is Cole. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Cole. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. This team has answered every challenge all season. Unbeaten so far, but now facing the possibility of being knocked off late in the year. They've made it this far, undefeated, but a massive challenge unfolding right now to try to keep that perfect record. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's
and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns. They've now allowed.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Gentry. Right side, it's Hodges. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Back open in the middle.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Out wide left, it's Welch. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going to try to get it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Snags it! Touchdown, Wolfpack! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get.
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Wolfpack. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that... The game...
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Wolfpack line out now, first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense really clicking. His dual threat ability on display again in this conference championship game, Joe. That's not going to hurt his Heisman candidacy.
Well, that's exactly right. We know what he can do through the air, but it's his ability to the defense with his legs. That's what sets.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice game for the back.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Graham down the middle. It's Hodges. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Ball handed off to the 25. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense cannot be stopped. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he can.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go inside the 20. All the way back for the pick. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. He's past the marker and still going. Got an opening, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He wins the foot race to the end zone. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get...
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 12 and explodes. It puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Great.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Throws it to the right. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
On the move now. Fires it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Cole. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. And you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Execution from...
Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to pull up.
Who's in the clear? He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, that's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
I love that they're attacking more down the field in these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage.
Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Powers into the end zone. Another huge moment for this quarterback. He's got his team close to a conference championship now and making a closing argument, Joel, for the Heisman.
Yeah, Chris, I think this may have done it. We knew that this matchup was going to be an elite matchup. Obviously, winning these types of games is going to help your case, but the
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. His sure hands. It's Hodges. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. A new set of downs after that completion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the route is on.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
up an undefeated regular season with a conference championship. You know the old saying, just control what you can control. This team, Joe, has done all that they can do. They have to wait and see where the committee places them now.
I would anticipate it's one of those top 4 seeds. As an undefeated, they're likely looking at a long layoff and a bye, and the entire question for this coaching staff will be about freshness and rhythm. Can they retain rhythm and get fresh and healthy? That's going to be the challenge moving forward.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to senior running back. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders against the Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game. He keeps it on a design run. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get... First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Sees an opening. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great... From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Solid game, moves the ball to a 43. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Design quarterback run. He's got space. Tackled after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create one.
It's caught. He's got room. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the first goal.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score. Yeah, I love the timing here in this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Let's fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. The receiver grabs it. Open field ahead. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Wolfpack line out now, 1st and goal. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their 2nd timeout. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He runs it into the end zone. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run. And
such a great...
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Gets the first and still running. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Welch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Timeout taken by the Wolfpack. That's their final. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target, caught. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He's got room to run. Look out. He breaks into the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Hodges. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. He drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. He's got a crease. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They are pouring it on now.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Quarterback will try it again from his own end zone. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. With the first down from the 17, a more comfortable position for this offense now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They look to throw it here on second down. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Wolfpack line up now, first and goal. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense continues to shred the defense, what they've been doing all season long, Joel. This is a confident group, and they're executing perfectly.
And, Chris, the big question coming into this matchup was how offense react.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Hodges.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chain to stop that incompletion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down and 10. Has the first down and more. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Crosses the 35. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, not taking a knee is certainly a choice there. Running it in, that's going to make for a salty handshake here between these two head coaches. Hawley, heads up. Let's see what goes on after the game.
Satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, had to manage that layoff, came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.